It's Monday morning. You roll over, grab your phone, and there it is, a government alert. Starting today, all salaries will be paid in Bitcoin. You laugh at first. Must be a glitch. But then you check your bank app, where you'd usually see $1,500 in your checking account. Now it says 0.021 BTC. That's when it hits you. This isn't a drill. This is real. Social media is melting down. Your Bitcoin payday is trending. People are posting screenshots of their new Bitcoin salaries. Some are hyped, others are freaking out. News anchors scramble to explain exchange rates while confused families sit at breakfast tables wondering how they'll pay rent this month. At lunch, you head to the grocery store. Yesterday, a carton of eggs cost $4. Today, the screen flashes 0.00006 BTC. By the time you swipe your Bitcoin card, the price has already shifted. You paid more than expected. Not because the eggs changed, but because Bitcoin did. That night, your landlord emails you. Rent is still due in dollars. If you're paying in Bitcoin, it's your job to convert it. You check your balance again. Bitcoin slipped 8% since morning. Your paycheck is already worth less. And you haven't even paid a bill. Welcome to the Bitcoin paycheck world. I'm Ted, and this is 8-Minute Finance, the channel where we take the craziest money questions and break them down in about 8 minutes. So stick with me, because we're about to find out what life would really look like if your paycheck came in Bitcoin. All right, let's fast forward a few days. The Bitcoin paycheck world is here, and reality is setting in. It's the first of the month, rent day. You wake up, check your phone, and your Bitcoin paycheck has already lost value overnight. Yesterday, you had enough to cover $1,500 in rent. Today, you're short $150. Do you cash out now and take the hit, or hold your breath and pray the market bounces before your landlord calls? At the gas station, the clerk points to the pump. Yesterday, a full tank cost 0.0001 BTC. Today, it's 0.00012 BTC. The same gas, but now it's pricier. Not because oil changed, but because Bitcoin did. Groceries are even worse. You push a cart through the store, scanning items. The total shows in BTC, and by the time you check out, the number has shifted again. Your eggs, milk, and bread just cost more than they did 5 minutes ago. Bills? Netflix, electric, water, your phone plan. None of them want Bitcoin. They want dollars. Which means every month you're racing to convert your Bitcoin paycheck into cash before the price dips again. And the stress builds at home. Families start arguing. One spouse says, cash out immediately. The other says, hold, it might pump. Payday becomes fight day. You used to feel relief on payday. Now it feels like gambling. Your salary isn't a paycheck anymore. It's a slot machine that pays out in Bitcoin. And you never know if you're walking away with more money or less. Now zoom out. It's not just you dealing with chaos. The entire system is breaking. Banks are the first to crack. ATMs run dry as people rush to swap Bitcoin for cash. Inside branches, lines snake out the door. Tellers shrug, saying, "We don't have enough dollars to cover everyone." Online apps freeze from the demand. Employers are panicking too. Imagine Starbucks trying to pay 300,000 workers in Bitcoin every 2 weeks. Servers crash. Some employees get too much, others get too little, and payroll departments scramble to explain. HR hotlines are jammed with angry workers. Then there's the IRS. How do you tax a paycheck that changes in value every minute? Do you tax the Bitcoin when it's deposited? Or when it's spent? No one knows. Accountants are pulling all-nighters, software is breaking, and the government is drowning in complaints. Businesses are getting hit hard, too. A construction company pays its workers in Bitcoin. By the time payday hits, the value dropped 12%. Suddenly, their payroll budget is blown. Small businesses? Forget it. They can barely keep up. Meanwhile, regular people are glued to their phones. Parents check Bitcoin prices 20, sometimes even 30 times a day, terrified that their grocery money could vanish overnight. Teachers, nurses, mechanics, Everyday workers who once counted on stable paychecks now realize their financial security depends on a coin they cannot control. The constant rise and fall of value makes every meal, every bill, and every rent payment feel uncertain. The economy at its core runs on trust. Trust that paychecks will clear, that landlords will be paid, that grocery stores will keep their shelves stocked. But in a Bitcoin paycheck world, that trust slowly dissolves. When your wages can lose a third of their value in a week, how do you plan for your child's education? How do you save for retirement? Society becomes fragile, no longer built on steady foundations. It feels like a casino, a game where everyone is forced to play whether they want to or not. Some people win big, turning small paychecks into fortunes, but many more lose, watching years of hard work evaporate with one market swing. Instead of focusing on their families, their jobs, and their futures, people live with constant anxiety, staring at glowing screens, praying the next crash doesn't erase everything they earned. Fast forward 6 months. This isn't a test anymore. It's normal life. Dinner tables look different. Instead of, "How was your day?" families ask, "Did our paycheck go up or down today?" Parents refresh price charts like it's the weather forecast. Kids overhear the stress. Savings? Gone. Nobody saves in Bitcoin because it's too unpredictable. People either hoard it, hoping it moons, or spend it the second it lands to avoid losses. Banks can't issue stable mortgages. The housing market freezes. Sellers don't want Bitcoin. Buyers don't want to risk overpaying. Even mental health cracks. Workers tie their self-worth to a paycheck that changes value daily. Anxiety skyrockets. Payday feels less like relief and more like spinning a roulette wheel every 2 weeks. Governments scramble to patch the mess. Some countries ban Bitcoin salaries altogether. Others set up emergency exchanges, but they can't keep up with volatility. Employers bleed money trying to hedge. Families bleed trust in the system. And you realize something. A paycheck isn't supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be boring, predictable, stable. When money stops being that, life stops working. So, would you really want your salary in Bitcoin? If you actually want to buy Bitcoin or stocks the normal way, without gambling your whole paycheck, use my Robinhood link in the description and we'll both get a free stock. Or start your crypto journey safely with my Coinbase link below. And if this made you think differently about money, don't stop here. Check out our playlist for more 8-minute breakdowns like what is cryptocurrency and what are penny stocks. This is 8-Minute Finance. Subscribe, drop a like, and let me know in the comments, Bitcoin paycheck, dream, or nightmare. I'll see you in the next one.